reset. Because looks gives 5 gold. Because looks gives 5 gold, and guess what? We need 5 gold for the donuts. And with the donut, we will be able to skip the fight with Muffet in a very long time. In fact, that's even the name of the split. If you look at my splits, you can see that the 8th line, sorry, is also that's why we buy the donut, which is when you get past Muffet. Come on. I don't know, but I think about it, it's kind of weird that Forget is the only rent enemy that you see in the overall. Right, I mean there's Vegetable as well. But for example, there's not much that you see during the pacifist epilogue, right? Yeah! Because Fox skip again. Basically, since this is turn-based, if there's a fight where you have... Oh? What? No? I got an encounter on the... free... sorry. I got the encounter exactly as I was going from one room to the other. I didn't even know that was possible. Again? Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's insane. It's never happened to me before, and it's happened twice, like back to back. I don't know what. Oh, I brought it with I got an accident. Oh, I'm still gonna go because Claude doesn't like mess up. It's not like you completely ruins the price, so let's go with it. Come on, can you get Lux? Come on, Lux. Yeah! My man! My man! Getting me with a goal in first half of France. Honestly, if I get sub 2 hours with double whatever the glitch was, By the way, I know this is glitchless, but some glitches are allowed. Yeah, no, not this time. Not this one. But yeah, some glitches are allowed in quote-unquote glitchless categories due to being, for example, easy to perform. Honestly, I mean. Looks again! Also, I guess... Basically, it's not guaranteed that you will get random encounters, but it's likely. Because you have to walk a lot, right? Looks again. So... I guess I can't get perfect RNG, right? I think I got an encounter in every room where it was possible. Oh yeah, well, I was hot because I did a push skip. Right, so we go talk to Gottman. And then she goes, this is something. Even though she could have done that like during the decades during which she had nothing else to do. Show me them hands. What is this one? But it's still mostly orange. That's one hand so far. I won't be able to do the last person. Actually, only one of those is pretty good. Ouch. Am I supposed to get one hand? Thank God my TV is off because there's the get reset. Ooh. She's already looking away. I got two things that she's already looking this way. Seriously? Two hands. Two. It's like 38% chance and you get like, I don't know, 10 or 11 attack, I don't even know. To give you an idea, I have a clip, sorry, about, you know, complaining about RNG and then suddenly getting all hands. And like, that clip I think is the most hands I've ever gotten, which was 6, but like, 2 is well below average. I guess I have no choice but to play at a good lake level to compensate. I am so happy that such a good first performance was not run by terrible RNG. By the way, this was sarcastic. Anyway. But still, this is already one of the runs of all time. So we get double encounter on leaving the room. Then we got all of the encounters we put in the second half. World! Hi 76. Human. Wait, is my stomach still on? Yeah, it is. It's just a reference to the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing with the. Okay, I just didn't know what I was doing with the redeems. Speaking of which, if you have any ideas of what I could do with channel points, please let me know. Fun. Speaking of which, if you have any ideas of like what cool stuff that I could use channel points with, like cool redeems or anything like that, please let me know because I will happily listen. And I think I only have like 5 redeems so far, so not that much. Alright, so we get the encounter with Ice Cab there and Flea. Sorry, we get the encounter with Snowdrake, because we haven't gotten that already. And we get the encounter with Dogo. I use the stick. Don't forget to mash. Very hard. It's nice. Gotcha. We're still gonna check for knife now. One day we'll get it, but not today. Three. Good thing I saved, otherwise I wouldn't have had enough HP. Just kidding, I definitely would have because I got 2 hands. So it's very important here that you read the instructions carefully and that I do not explain you. Because I promise this is gonna come up later. The rules of the colored tile puzzle. Yeah, this is one of the parts where I should learn the speedrun strat, but I have yet to do it. But hey, it's good to know that I still have room for improvement, right? Yeah, let's say the good thing here is that I don't have to worry about not having room for improvements. That's a polite way to do it. To say it, sorry. I'm stupid. Right, I hit the split at the end of that part. So it's probably gonna be like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't have to do that. Can we still get this at 16 in town? No, I don't think so, but honest. I think we get it in a moment. No, I don't think we get it actually in a moment. 16 flat. I'm bad at navigating shops still, but it's not that big of a deal. I guess it will come with time. But yeah, keep in mind, I'm in a situation where essentially, unless I do a stupidly bad mistake, I will be able to save 2 minutes on the transform fight over split. So I will not write too much for now. But oh, I'm behind PB because soon I will be way ahead of PB. I always have a feeling like the song is better, goes harder the second time. I don't know that, but for some reason, even though it's not right, it's the same every time. Why is it once your soul turns to gold? Oh. Thanks for the grammar lesson, Iris. Cool. Do not miss menu. Because if we miss menu here, it's not 15 seconds that we're gonna lose like with the puzzle, it's gonna be 40. It's 10:30 PM here, and the sky is still bright clear. Haha, funny cutscene. It's really funny, honestly. I think it did wet step. I think. Right. That was an okay papaya state, but could be interesting. Still gold. Nice. Right. So up next we have a bit of navigation to waterfall, and then we're gonna have the fight with Mad Dummy. And the thing about these fights is that in my PB, I died twice before managing to get past it, so I lost 2 minutes. And it's probably gonna be our biggest times. It's probably gonna be our biggest times out of the run, to be honest. Hi Shroom, thanks for the good luck. Thanks for the good luck. I'm actually about to do the cool part, let's say. That is indeed correct. Thank you. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of the PB, except for one part, which is actually the one that we are about to, which is the one that we are gonna be doing in like 5 minutes. So thanks for it. I'm really pretty happy with the run I got, but I still think there's room for improvement. And when I say room for improvement, I mean mainly the boss fight that we will have in like 8 minutes. Okay. Yeah. You mean for Gino or for that one? Because the way I know, like from what I know about Gino, it's like the waterfall segment is pretty straightforward, and it's just being good at killing Undyne, and other than that, yeah. Like I've only played Undyne. Wait, actually, I was gonna say I've only beaten Undyne casually, but that's not true because I did the speedrun neutral glitchless for a bit, which is genocide up to Undyne. So like, I don't think I've beaten Undyne the Undyne no heal. I've beaten the Undyne with 1 heal though. But that's definitely definitely probably one of the biggest things to learn in the run. And sense obviously. So like, I'm guessing you're learning like area by area or like even smaller segments maybe. Okay, because you did say that like you had run it once without really spending much time learning it before and you got like 1 hour and 40 minutes. IL. I forgot what exactly IL means, but it's like those speedruns. Gaster? Ah. But it's like the speedruns for just a specific area of the game, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Individual level, thank you. I forgot. Right, so phone call. Double mode smoke. Spare. Huh? How did I mismanipulate that badly? I'm terrible at anything, but this badly? Oh well. I need to remember that I can actually keep going, keep walking on it. Run from Shireen. Oops. Then Monster Kid, well, Umbrella, then Monster Kid. Like learning to speedrun, I'm assuming, or who's like. You say neutral, so neutral or neutral glitchless, because the speedruns are like as different as you can get. Well, yeah, it's mostly require being able to use the punch card, and also it's on a. Okay. Like the thing, I don't know how to do any glitches, right? I've yet to learn any glitch category. I'd just be afraid of just stop locking an accident during a hang or whatever. But I'm assuming that the tricks don't feel as bad once you start learning them, but still. Like neutral glitchless is considered the easiest category, but neutral glitched and TPE glitch are like probably the hardest. Also, I tried turning this into the Linux version, but for some reason I couldn't do it. How did that still fit? But I would assume that like, just like every advanced technique in a video game, once you really start learning it a lot, it becomes very hard to even miss it, right? It may be hard to learn, but it's not hard to do consistently once you learn it. But still, that's definitely quite different. Yeah. Like overall, there's a lot of room for mistakes. Well, I wouldn't say that, but there's still some more leniency in the glitchless categories compared to glitched. And yeah, exactly. Like it's not that the glitches themselves look impossible to do, but it's doing like 10 in a row. While also knowing that any mistake could essentially end the run right there. So that's definitely a good bit harder than the glitchless categories. It's kind of a shame that well, it's not really a shame, honestly, I understand. Like that, like glitchless Geno isn't a category, but I think that mostly has to do with the fact that there's not much that changes other than tutorial as skip, early burn span, and like maybe zero skip. I think that's about it. Right. As long as I do this first try, I'm gonna save like 2 minutes here. So only in the castle room with no circuit. And also in the Troll Lab. Like there are some... when you're walking behind the fridges in the Troll Lab, it's actually faster to do it there. I'm already dying. Yeah. But it's like a second shorter there. Let's play it safe for now. And by that I mean play it badly. Again? Right, so that's it. I think that's... yeah, it's possible to do like a turn to end this part of the fight like a turn or two earlier, but I don't think I've ever done it, so this is still like basically my best dummy segment so far. So I think it's only the like what they call the Disney room and the fridges, because in both cases like the Disney room, the one with the castle, is not actually it's not actually 2D, it's 3D. So, sorry, it's not actually like you're not actually walking. How should I say it? Wait, I'm completely full sound glitch. Anyway, let's not die to the knife actually, because the knife can kill you, and I don't know what. Anyway. So yeah, I think it was cool with the fact that both in the Troll Lab and in the Disney room, there's the space is 1 pixel tall, or like 1 pixel wide in height or whatever. The correct way to say it would be. Which means that something, and then you manage to accelerate. Right, so as you can see, this is like 2 minutes better than my PB. Goal! Yeah, that's definitely one of the time saved of all time. Going from +6. Did I seriously try to sell something to Gerson? Also, you will notice that I have exactly 0 gold. Yeah, holy shit, I know. I know it. And, I mean, I think every split in my PB was like correct, except for that one. So if I can just keep playing at the level I was, it's gonna come up later on, I think. I think it's unavoidable in the second room actually. But I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is unavoidable. Ah. That's what I was gonna say. Timmy! Shout out to Timmy Cheng, by the way. So this is the part where Undyne has a cool monologue about what she's about to kill us. Yeah, I just have to not... This is such a good pace, I just have to not fuck it up. I think even if I get an Asgore fight with absolutely no quads and only missed hits, like only hitting, like I think I could fight Asgore without getting a single bar exactly in the center and still PB. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm at a point where I know that every time I start a run, it has a very good chance of being PB because there are always some stupid mistakes that, you know, gets erased from one onto the other. But keep in mind that this is only like, I think I've only finished like 5 runs, and so yeah, this, you know, we're a pacifist, so we let most of it fall to their death. Anyway. Like, yeah, what you're saying is pretty accurate. Maybe not 156, because it's getting pretty hard to find improvements, but sub 2 hours is like very, very likely to happen anytime now. Like any run I start has a good chance of being sub 2, and especially that one considering that I'm continues ahead of you. So, time for my favorite part of the run, which is get hit on purpose and piece of Undyne. So I just need to, like, keep in mind what I need to do. Keep getting hit. Yes, intentional, because actually, when you, like, the first attack is like, you can literally avoid the first attack without doing anything. But if you keep getting hit on purpose and then gets mad, you know, as you can see, I don't care, I'm not your freaking kindergarten teacher unless your kindergarten teacher does this. And she starts getting like very hard. And there's also the fact that we've been challenging her all the time. And both of these things raise her challenge flag, meaning that her attacks will get extremely fast. And in fact, it's impossible to get for her attacks to get this fast normally. You have to both challenge her and do the kindergarten part. And actually, even though I was right there, I'm gonna stay here without fleeing for now and do one more green part. Because the cool thing is that what we do here will essentially allow us to skip most of the, well, skip some phases of the fight anyway. Because from now on, like from the next moment, she will turn us red, which is that one actually, where we take some more intentional damage. Yeah, okay. And from now on, we can just flee, and she's never gonna set us green again. Basically, if you get through enough phases at the beginning, she's just like, yeah, she's just like, forget that she needs to set you green. And also, we use that part to get to 3 HP, because remember Mettaton's quiz show? Yeah, Mettaton's quiz show is coming up, and the show can end, the show can end in 2 different ways. Either, so he's gonna keep asking questions which get progressively more absurd. Yeah, you can just flee over and over. And to end the fight with Mettaton, rather than getting through all of the questions, the fight automatically, well, the quiz automatically ends once you're at 1 HP. And for that, if you manage to start it with 1, 2, or 3 HP, you're only gonna have 1 question before Mettaton asks the question about Mew Kissy Cutie, which prompts Alphys to answer. And essentially ends the fight. Not a goal, but like, I think half a second behind PB. Right. So here we're gonna want to get to the top of the room. There we go. Because Alphys is gonna come out of what we think is the platform, but it's actually her land. Cool land. And she's gonna match our height, so that like if we were at the bottom of the room, she would take like 2 seconds to walk, but it's not really, you know, it's not really a big time save, but it's still, you know, we take whatever we can get. Alphys! Hopefully we won't run into him. So yeah, you will notice that I'm still at 3 HP, because most of the Mettaton events are just coded in such a way Because like keep in mind that at first Mettaton's thing is just I'm here to put you in danger so that Alphys can save you and you start later. That's their whole thing, right? So every time that we're about to die, or at least it looks that way, every time that we're about to die, Alphys is gonna bail us out. And it's way faster to have her bail us out at the very beginning, right? And there we go. He's already asking the new TCQT question. And no, I don't have to do anyone, and at least I don't have to do anything, and at least start one more game. And then Mettaton goes, well, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Who does the artist have a crush on? Undyne like everyone else. And I do have one of my favorite lines in the game, which is when he goes, probability of crush 101%, margin of error 1%. Until next time, darlings. And he has this very dramatic exit, which is... actually, I was gonna say he's never going to end the game, but I think he does not that simply. Yes, that was certainly something. Thank you, Lapis. And then she's gonna upgrade her phone with some very useful things that we're never gonna use, like dimensional boxes. Oh no, I lost time. Probably a skill issue on my part, I guess I should have played better. So we run away from Volcanica. I'm gonna take my time to menu. Precisely because I'm still at 1 HP, because we want to carry that 1 HP for quite a bit. And that means if I have a random encounter, let's not mess it up, because keep in mind, I haven't saved since wait, don't tell. I haven't saved since before the Undyne fight. So if I die here, it's completely jobber. Oh, nice machine gun. Anyway. So we get the burnt fan, which is the best weapon in the game. Right, so for example here, we're still at 1 HP. We're gonna get hit by the lasers on purpose. And Alphys is gonna go, I don't want you to get hurt. And she disables the lasers. So, another way to gain time. By the way, fun fact, those lasers cannot kill you. And because of that, I thought that was the case for all lasers. And that's not the case. There are some lasers that can actually kill you, and the one lost like 5 minutes to that once. Because I didn't think... Yeah, it's convenient, but it also means you have to be careful about... Also means you have to be careful about not accidentally, accidentally not fleeing from an encounter and dying to a monster. Or, like me, believing that something is not gonna kill you, and then it can actually kill you. Like some of the lasers later can actually kill you. And because of that, we are gonna be saving later. In fact, I don't even think that we will be doing anything more with our low HP. There we go. So there's quite a bit of navigating through these puzzles. If you do it perfectly, you can open your inventory while on the vent, but I'm bad at video games. Plus there's not really a reason to do that. But like, this is one of those events that is actually completely harmless, right? You cannot die in this. Because even if you somehow fail... Yeah, because now Mettaton's like, I'm gonna take the soul. Then Alphys calls and say, no, don't take the soul, let's get the substitute instead. But there's absolutely no way for you to die in the show, like, if you find one, tell me. So we don't really care about... Oops. Ah. Sorry Mettaton, I didn't interact with you. That's really rude, actually. So one of the numerous times that Alphys bails us out, so that from situations that she herself put us in. So here, you might think that the fastest way to solve this is to not get hit. Apparently, getting hit 5 or 6 times saves like 1 second, because this part of this minigame can only end when Mettaton is on the right side, and by getting hit a little, you somehow slow him down and have him be on the right side when you want him to be there. Hi DJ Alpha, how are you? Welcome. 3, 4, 5, 6. That will. There we go. I think that's a perfect jetpack sequence. Yep. Welcome DJ Alpha. As you can see from the splits, we are like 2 minutes ahead of PB. Mostly because I did not die to transform fight this time, which is nice. And I think I could probably have. Healed there, but even if I don't, it's gonna happen pretty soon. It's Flames Man and Sands. Level kill. By the way, I hope, like, if I had missed menu there, it would have been dead probably. So we get the stand-up rank here. We check, right, because there's a 1 in 30 chance of there being a 0, but it's just a timer. This is a very, very fun part of the game in Glitch, by the way. So that one's pretty easy once you know the answer. But as many people struggle with it on their first playthrough, because I guess it may be a bit counterintuitive. Right, so we stay here. Cannot. Because we're gonna have the gay fight coming up. We need to get those guys to confess their feelings to each other, and it's not that easy to do, like, damage less. Plus, we don't need to have the 1 HP for later. Hi, Toastbandy. Thanks for the. Thank you. I'm really happy about it. I mean, I kind of procrastinated getting affiliate to be honest, but. And then we want to avoid the attacks and get the guy on the left to essentially confess his feelings for the one on the right. So welcome to Smendit. I know you're ready to speedrun and enjoy yourself. And as you can see, we're currently doing Undertale TPE Glitchless. TPE being the true pacifist ending, which I know you got, so there's no spoilers there. Me too. I want to stay like this forever. I mean, like, gotcha, bro. Haha. One. Yeah, bro. Do you want to get some ice cream after this? Sure, bro. Haha. Dude. Haha. And they just pop out of existence once you mention ice cream. Anyway. So here we have the. Yeah, exactly. You know, they just remember that. I don't know. They just want to make sure that they actually need to kill us. Anyway, so here we have the. I know that there's a way to optimize the bomb defusing. I have no idea what it is. And I just usually like do whichever. I usually start with the center and then. By the way, I love the song here. Then bottom left, then basically move around. Right. No misses so far. Or probably 1 or 2 coming later, but yeah, I like that one. It's like the worst one. I love this. Oh, perfect. Perfect, because the one I missed is gonna go in the center. Wait, no. That's on you. Alright, let's not miss it again. Wait. Actually, I think maybe a time save. Because we are not in the center this time. We were closer to our destination. Nice. I don't think we have too much here. Yeah. Oops, run. Honestly, when you start speedrunning this game, you really notice how much of it is just mashing through Alphys' text. But let's not criticize our beloved bisexual disaster. No, no guest or follower. By the way, to spend it, you might not know it, but there's something in Undertale called the fun value, which is a number that gets set every time you start a new game, and it's always between 1 and 100, and depending on the one you get, you can get fun value events, which are just tiny small things. Like, for example, you can have NPCs appear, and unfortunately I didn't get the NPC which had a... Like, there was an NPC there which has a 1 in 500 chance of appearing, but we didn't get him, sadly. And some of these NPCs, by the way, hint at the existence of a man named W.D. Gerster, who is quoted in mystery, to say the least. You can technically avoid the encounter that you get here, but I don't know how to do it. Or, like, I could do it, but it would take me about 10 times. Very hard puzzle, by the way. But it will take me about 10 times the time it takes me to freeze. So, hi guys. I'm so good at navigating this part. Yeah, by the way, I think that my golden for this split is completely wrong. Because according to my splits, I have once, like, it has happened to me to have already finished the Moffa fight here, which I completely did not. By the way, this is gonna be one of the few instances of the run of closing the game and reloading. Because after that, normally, you have a very long cutscene with Mettaton. But if you've already seen the cutscene once, it's very, very hard pass here. Because when you eat a spider... When you eat a spider donut in front of Mettaton, she goes, oh, alright, you're cool, actually. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So here we're gonna save, trigger the Mettaton cutscene, then close the game and open it again. And that will make the Mettaton cutscene skippable. Because Mettaton goes, right, you look bored, we can skip the cutscene if you want. And we go, yes please. Yeah, I think my mistake in the diffuse bomb sequence is kind of hurting me, but not by much. Yeah. So from the moment you see the first frame of text here for Mettaton, the file the file undertale.ini is gonna go, yeah, you're fine actually, you like Mettaton opera equals 1, which means you no longer have to go through it. And we take that. However, for that you have to be careful about not mismenuing here. Because if you accidentally press here, you completely mess up the whole thing here. Anyway, so here we have the colored style puzzle, which is actually doable. And I learned it, but do I remember is a whole other question. It said like 15 seconds to actually do it, but you don't actually have to do it in a table paper. I'm just so cracked at this game. Like, some people, you know, some people have skills. Some people are just good at the game, right? Anyway, so here, Mettaton's attacking you, and Alfie is gonna make an Undertale yellow reference by turning you yellow. And then we have our Undertale yellow reference. Big shot! And Mettaton's go, "Oh, you defeated me, how could this be? You were stronger than I thought, etc. whatever." So next up, we're gonna navigate through the core, which is just precise navigation and not axe and like knowing how to stop the fight with enemies. And then we will have the Mettaton fight. I mean the Mettaton EX fight. You know, the one where he shows off his legs. By the way, Core is one of my favorite songs in the game. It's just that good. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So here we use a stick against magic, and he goes, "Oh, you're a magician too," and just doesn't protect you. He doesn't work attacking damage for some reason. I'm bad at video games. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to get down this thing. Alright. Anyway. I need to remember not to go up here, because it's gonna trigger an encounter with Knight, which takes forever to finish. Can I finally get to the property? That's like timing involved. Oh, come on. Wait, how do I do it? Come on. Wait, it happens. Anyway, so here we have a very cool puzzle. Probably the hardest puzzle of the one. And actually the one with the longest solution. I think it's the only one to have a 7-move solution. That's all right. So here we go up, and this saves 1 frame. Not alright. Don't count on me to explain to the technicalities of the game. Alright, so here we have astigmatism encountering us. We'll just flee. We're gonna save before Mettaton because, you know, let's not take any unnecessary risks, right? So the Mettaton fight. Remember, to defeat Mettaton, without killing him obviously, because we don't want to kill him, you need to take the ratings to a certain level, and the fastest way by far to increase the ratings is to change armor, and that's why we picked up a bunch of armor pieces so far. Oops. Oh, then yeah, I need to do that. Anyway. So it's very important here to not get hit during that part of the fight, because we will be getting hit later. And we don't have healing. Well, I have technically the bandage, but yeah, anyway. So, the best way to increase ratings is to put on a new piece of armor. Meaning, if you put on a piece of armor, that you haven't yet used during that fight, you gain 1500 ratings, which is more than twice the second best ratings you can get. So that's huge. And that's why we picked 4 different pieces of armor. We picked up 4 different pieces of armor during the playthrough so far. Because essentially, 1 turn spent equipping armor is 3 turns less of normal fighting. Actually, you're making to show this off long time, so that's nice. And give you a handsome armor to make your last feeling moments absolutely beautiful. Bandana. Ouch, I don't need to get hit. How did that? Early glasses. Okay. And stand. Am I gonna die? No. It's fine. Because if you use legs in your answer... No! I made a mistake. If I had used the stick, I would have gotten the perfect Mettaton fight. Let's not get hit. And there we go. But the fun thing that I just learned like 2 seconds ago when doing it, if you use the stick when you're already above 12,000 ratings, it just improves by 1 the rating. But if you use the stick during this fight or otherwise, it improves the ratings by 700. And if I had done that, I would have saved like 15 seconds by doing a strat known as ESS for Essay Skip Skip, which is cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So I made a mistake here, but I still got a pretty good Mettaton fight. In fact, I think it's like tied for my best Mettaton fight, but I had a small window of opportunity to get an even better one. Oh well. Die. Emotional moment here. And I have his extremely long and unskippable monologue here. But it's fine, I forgive him because he's cute. That's good. That's good. We take those. So should Alpha, sorry Morty, sorry Ash, but I don't know if you're still watching, but should I really hug the gods? Should I really hug the gods? Because you know how at the end you can hug Asriel, but this takes like 20 seconds, and this is starting to look like a really good time actually. By the way, best song of the game playing right here, Undertale OST Song 70, Long Elevator. Banger. Take the time save? Yep. I think so. I mean, I'll have to do it at some point, right? So might as well just learn it now. Plus, you know, wait, what was it? I mean, I guess it's gonna depend, because if I get a 35 turn Asgore, it's still not great. Anyway, so here we have a bunch of walking, and then we're going to have the Asgore fight. And the Asgore fight is the most... I still need to equip pen, by the way. The Asgore fight is the most skill-intensive part and the most unforgiving part of the run. Essentially, if you get... In order to get like the perfect Asgore fight, you need to get 36 frame perfect inputs in a row, which is a lot. Huh? Because we're gonna be fighting Asgore with the Burnt Pan, which is the best weapon in the game by many metrics. And guess what? That's hard to use. And I'm bad at video games. So you know how attacks work in this game, right? I mean, when you're the one attacking, you have bars moving through your screen, and you have to hit when they are as close to the center as possible. With a Burnt Pan, you have 4 bars, and if you manage to hit all of them frame perfect, if you manage to hit when every single one of them is exactly in the center, it doubles your damage basically. So that's why it's the best weapon in the game for speedrunners, because if you use it perfectly, it deals a lot more damage than any other weapon. Problem, using it perfectly is hard. Excellent gift there. Thanks, Alpha. Anyway, so not really any way to speed through this. Fun fact, if you are playing this on a repeated playthrough, like if let's say you finish a neutral landing, then reset and click another neutral landing, this text will be skippable, meaning that you will be able to press X or Shift to make it go through faster. It's not for standard. And by the way, that's why New Game Plus has such a big time save. Like, I think that the record for New Game Plus, meaning playing a game on a not cache save file, is like 14 minutes faster than the usual record. Well, that and the fact that you skip the free side, of course. So yeah, by the way, the name of the split, remember to say, is a reference to the fact that we're gonna have to sense judgment here, right? When you stand in front of him and he goes like, hey, did you know that killing is bad? So there's that. And his text in that scene is unskippable, but you can save just before, and then trigger the cutscene, close the game, open up the game again, trigger the cutscene again, and all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, it's skippable. So remember to save, because there's 50 seconds that you might throw out the window if you just walk at first into it. It's not wrong now. King Asgore will do 3 things. You should be excited. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. So it's safe here. And then trigger the sense encounter, and from the moment, get ready because from the moment you see the first frame of the first box of dialogue, by the way, listen to the bells. For some reason they are going to be higher pitched. So close the game, reload. Not a glitch, by the way. It's like literally saving and closing the game, not exactly considered a glitch. Anyway, so the bells here are going to be higher pitched if I did it properly. Yep. One of the many audio cues in this game. And all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, you can mash through this text. Oh my god, killing is bad. Oh. Makes sense. Right, and we hit the split when walking out of this room. Oh no, I lost 0.0 seconds compared to my previous speed. So I need to remember to equip the pan because we need to beat the shit out of Asgore. So here you have 3 save points in short succession. You want to save in the throne room, and equip the pan after is like the best, but when I say the best, it's like by 2 frames, but it's not a big deal. Well, I think it saved like 5 seconds actually. He said the thing. Alright, so we save here, then equip. I'm menuing very slowly, but that's because I'm way too afraid of mismenuing for my own good. Right, so I've practiced this part. And this is the part where we want to get as many quads as possible. Quad is when you hit all 4 bars frame perfect, you know, quadruple, so quad. But before that, we want to actually hit the pie because it's gonna remind him of his wife, and he's gonna get all sad. And we want to, and that makes us hit harder, you know. We exploit someone's emotional vulnerabilities to kill them. That's very pacifist indeed. I'm guessing that Timmy made the other manipulation call himself. Might change it to your relative. Well, maybe one day, but not now. Right, so here you eat the pie, which lowers Asgore's attack and defense, and no we focus. I'd say we focus and mess up terribly on the first hit. I accidentally hit the first one, like, right away. So you see, I got 3 out of 4 frame perfect, but the last one was way too early. And I dealt 170 damage. 180. So 180 is basically the best that you can get without a perfect hit. Damn it. I hit a lot of triples, but still bad at quads. If it's yellow, it just means that it's a good hit, but not necessarily perfect, so... If it's perfect, you will notice that in the damage effect. We'll take it. There we go, that's a perfect hit, and that's 340 damage. That's the double of a regular hit, so now you understand why it's absolutely crucial to be good at this fight. Which I am not. But still, like, if you're absolutely cracked at the game, you can get past Asgore in 9 hits. And I'm probably gonna take more like 20. Very hard attack. Ouch. By the way, the armor that I'm wearing right now, the stained up front, is like the best possible armor to wear against Asgore, because it heals you every other turn, and Asgore can only kill you if you have 1 HP. Like, if he hits you when you have 2 HP, it's only gonna take you 1 HP, not kill. Lots of yellow hits, but no quads. Well, I got 1 quad, and that's it. There are still quite a lot of improvements. Ah, nice. But if this had been a quad, it would probably have killed right away. There we go. I almost wanted to close the game here because I practiced so much, and I closed the game right after the end of the fight. That would have been a crime. Okay. Yeah, but we can totally kill him and get the neutral and get the pacifist ending, because he's gonna die anyway, right? Even if we didn't kill him, Flowey would show up and kill him, just like he showed up here and destroyed his soul. So here, Flowey closes our game and has the very spooky map resolve skill. Cutscene. Right, so Flowey. Yeah, as you can see, this took me like more turns than my previous than my PB Asgore fight. Could have been even worse, but it's really not a great Asgore fight. It still does the job considering that I'm more than 2 minutes of health PB. And yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be surprised that it's just a to-be oversight at the end. You kill them really. If you left her, don't you? Why let's just start. After all, I only fought once. 6 souls, I only need one more. Oh, I become God. And then, with many fun products, monsters, humans, everyone. I show them all the real meaning of this world. Alright, forget about escaping to your safe fight. It's gone forever. But don't worry, your old friend Flowey will have a replacement for you. I said, or you're on death, so you can watch me die to bloody pieces. Oh, Ella! What? Do you really think you can beat me? You really are an idiot. So yeah, not much to say about this fight, you just don't get it. Because other than that, it's mostly the cutscene, or like, rather on auto-scroll. Anyway. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like... Because there are many things that are carried from one save file to another, you know? The whole point of that, the whole reason why we reload there in the first place is because what you did in one timeline allows you to skip it in the other. So I wouldn't be surprised if like the bells notification was there anyway. But I think that actually the song that plays there, so the choice, is it's just Undertale slowed down. It's just Undertale OST, Undertale slowed down. So I'm not really sure. By the way, now that I think about it, it means that we get to hear Undertale slowed down before we get to hear Undertale. Right now we don't know. Forget I just said that. Laser blast! I think... Yeah, finally I read that correctly. Like, depending on the way the knives turn, you can say where the button is gonna go from. But I keep misreading that. So yeah. We don't really have much of a smart strategy here, just don't die, because that would lose time. And take as much healing as possible from each soul phase, and get as much healing as you can. And so just get healing, don't die. And from the moment that Clover Gunhat starts shooting clovers at us, we can close this and reload, and we will be directly in the final phase of the fight without having to see through the finale cutscene, which is a shame because finale is a great song, but saving frames is more important after all. Yeah, not much to say about this part of the fight, it's just... yeah, don't die. No! Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, don't die. I missed the act button, and because of that, the answer. I have to be careful. That's right. Never die to win, never win. That's pretty good at this game. Plus this fight is like way more forgiving than it seems, which is understandable actually when you think about it, because Flowey could easily kill you. Wait, fuck, I forgot that. Oh fuck. I completely forgot that you need to press the act button for it to progress to the next soul phase. fuck me. Well, there you go. There's your reason why this might still not accepted. But I still think it will be okay. This is the finish. Yeah, I don't know what this split is gonna look like, but that's not gonna be pretty. We get the regain. Right, gang! You save 2 frames if this comes from the right, compared to if this comes from the left, and this right. So a huge time filter, which might be enough to compensate from the... I'm not sure if it will be enough to compensate for shit. The only big mistake I've made for this one so far was missing the act button on the Bluetooth. And I guess being bad at Asgore, but that's okay. Like, there are a lot of opportunities where I could have saved time, such as Asgore or the ice puzzle. But the thing is, I don't really have the skills required to really save that much time on them. Whereas here I completely had the skill, it was just a amount of attention that cost me. I don't know how much time it cost me, but it was between like 40 seconds and a minute. But I still does the job, I suppose. I will need to make a bigger mistake than that. Speedy stuff. Gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when this starts shooting clovers, oh my god, Undertale reference, we can close the game and open up again. And that's nice because we get Flowey. And this considers that like all the souls are now on our side and they're ready to revolt. And as you can see, you can hear finally. If we did not hear the song finally, I would be pissed off. 2, 3. I'm not sure why everyone is from people, but I'm gonna do it again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and to wait for it to go. I missed the one that I couldn't press it like half a second ago. Flowey has been live for essentially an infinite amount of time, and he's still doesn't know how to make attacks cooler than just pellets without the electric button. You had good view on the game. Well, I guess those are friendship pellets too. I'm not sure if there's any reloads here, so... One of these days I will have to set it up. Like, there's a lot of parts of the game for which I could like sit down and in 20 minutes considerably improve how well I play them. So For example, I did that with the Undertale puzzles. Yeah, as you can see, in my PB I had already, well, not my PB, but my best segment for this would have already finished the Flowey fight. What happens for the here? Wait, no. I'm not supposed to reload my gun. I was not sure if we could reload, but no, we can't. This is me. Oh, I was sorry for quickly. Oh well. Alright, so press left when you see Flowey appear. There we go, thank you. Thank you, Flowey. Right here. Yeah, and from the moment Undertale shows up, we get first. Because the game sucks. And we get back. Yeah. So, good news, Asgore is never dead, he's well alive in the previous one. That's the end of the neutral part of the game, by the way. So, if you're wondering how fast I can do neutral glitchless, know about it, Geno. 1:26:21 is an answer, because that's the fastest I've ever completed this game, I guess. Anyway. Now we're gonna date Undyne. By the way, shout out to Papyrus, who has been waiting in front of our house for, I don't know, I think an hour and 6 minutes? Oh well. So Mettaton and Office are going now. Keep forgetting to go. Go approach. Quite a nice strike. Not one of the most famous ones, but still good. Sense is good. I don't remember what sense is right now. Sorry, it's a go to left floor 1. Hello, PC. Go to left floor 1, take the boat to Waterfall, go to Undyne's house, say hi to Undyne, be friends with her, then send with her fist twice in a row. This is so slow. Right, here we are. But the song that is playing right now is Undyne playing Alphys's theme on piano. You could save earlier or later, but like before that I used to just save just before the barrier, but actually this is actually the fastest because it avoids having to reload the whole having to rewatch the whole cutscene where Asgore goes like, oh I have to kill you, no, I am so conflicted. So there's this cutscene and we don't have to sit through it again. But at the same time, you're right that if we were to... I keep forgetting I have to move here. But you're right that if we were to save just before the barrier, just before the fight, that would make us lose like between 5 and 10 seconds, I'm not sure. However, what we're gonna do is just before the Asriel fight, we're actually gonna save just before the... We're actually gonna save in the room that is just before the... Well, in the room before the barrier, basically. So we're gonna save at the very last save point. because that will allow us to close the game later, and yeah, it's not too much. It will save like 5 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that what I'm doing is like the best place to save. But yeah, you absolutely have no requirements of where to save in partial. In fact, you could totally do neutral, completely press preset, and then you'd be able to do pacifist. Hey, yeah, you mentioned the fact that one of the key boxes changed for... Hey. Wait, I'm losing... No, I'm not sure if I'm losing time. Maybe. And then we get out, and she gives us the letter. And well. Yeah, I lost like 2 seconds because I wasn't really mashing well. I was just thinking about what you said and about other stuff instead of just. No, but to study. Hey, also he's gonna talk about TPE Village. Yeah. Every time you see, like, actually, the first time that this, I guess, dog head is on the boat, it means we're gonna talk about TPE Village. To make sure that all players, at least all players who read dialogue, hear of TPE Village at least once. Right, so now that we're done with mashing, we're gonna do more mashing. Talk! Talk! Nine! You're even harder than usual. Hey, Undyne rolled came into that. Undyne, madly in love with you, hold me, Undyne, hold me. Get dunked on! It's jacket potato time. That sounds really good. Enjoy the jacked potato time. Jog boy! Yeah. We tell her that enemies are free because we're good guys. I still think that the moral choice honestly is to tell her, is to like be honest with her. We just had the whole talk about with at least about how not to lie to people, so let's be honest. Plus, since she's gonna go to the surface, like imagine if she just thought of anime princesses and didn't find any. Anyway, so here Flowey told Papyrus to call us to have us go there, understanding that by doing that he might get everyone in the same place. There we go. Nobuto. Ah, I forgot to. Oh well. Forgot to hit the Alphys segment. Oh well. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, I forgot to hit the Alphy state segment, but that's not a big. It's not the most crucial one, because you just depend on how well you smash, how well you mash. So why did I say that? Anyway. So we should be fucking dead here, right? Those were not for some reason. I wonder what would happen if Frisk died there. I don't think the monster would be able to get the soul. At the very least, the monster will have a different months. Right, so we have access to the east area of the lab, which is the biggest. Start up right, then up left. Actually, get the key from the bed. Then up right, up left, and right. Alright, so here we have the endogame fight, which is pretty hard. It's not the hardest, but still quite a roadblock, so quite a roadblock. So let's make sure we can do it properly and focus. Right. That was hard and I ate to concentrate. Great sound, actually. Gaster. I forgot to put that. I think I'm supposed to do the key first, but oh well. My favorite attack in the game, which hopefully we won't see too much of. Just need to flex. Yeah, technically, from a pure speedrun perspective, it's better to get the other attack because it's slightly faster. But of course we won't get it. Because the unluckiest possible pattern, but at least I learned to miss menu. Lost 3 seconds to bad energy, but I would have lost 10 if I had missed menu, so... Yay. By the way, I had a question by I think it was Shrew about whether or not. So here you can go up and down and move faster behind these respirators because there's also a 1 pixel space there. I think. So that's the answer to your question. About whether or not there are more spaces. Not to move. No. Alright. Anyway. So we've done everything here. Oh, right. And we have the revival encounter, which we need to mystify, pray, pick on in any order. Very spooky attacks, and it's probably the spookiest attacks of all the monsters. Shout out to every member of Undertale, by the way. By the way, good way to do this. No, should be good. Right, so we've done everything in True Lab. Now we can access the power lever, trigger it, have the Alphys encounter, and with the amalgamates. Get Alphys to have some character growth, which is much needed. Nothing negative. I think I just lost a bit of time by going through by going between the room beds. And then Alphys is gonna go, wait, I'm gonna call everyone, and everyone's gonna be happy, everyone's gonna show up at the scores. And Astral Fight, trending, happy noises, right? Can't be that hard. I have to do all of that in at most 8 minutes and 23 seconds to get something out of the chest. Very much so. I think it's allowed to use an auto masher that goes at like half speed. I still decided not to use it because mostly because I need to practice mashing right. And it's not like I suck at mashing because of disability or anything. I just suck at mashing because I'm bad at mashing. That's how did that still go? Well, not that I'm complaining, but okay. Well, maybe it was before. Maybe the time save was in the Alphys stage part, or what? Well, actually, I think I might still have golden due to doing not mismenuing on any of the amalgamates. Anyway, so here we do not have to listen to the Asgore cutscene, but we still do have to do that one, right? So Alpha, you were asking about the what's the best way to save, and we save here. Right. And now we get the pacifist cutscene, basically. Which is even more mashing intensive, because for some reason it's the only cutscene where you can theoretically skip 30 text boxes at 30 text boxes a second, whereas all the other you need 50. You can only do 50. So you would technically need to mash even harder here. Not that anyone can get, like, there's no one on earth who can get 30 text boxes a second. In fact, there's no one on earth who can consistently get 15 text boxes a second. But I still need to focus and to mash like I've never mashed before. But mom! Why does Toriel know Papyrus's name but not Sans's? Like, Sans told Toriel that his brother is called Papyrus. Lesbian! Oh, good time. Literally, Sans told Toriel that his brother is called Papyrus, but he didn't tell her that his name was Sans. That's weird. The tiny flower helped me. Ugh. Plot twist. First plot twist of the cutscene, actually. Even in screen a million times. avoidable. Perfect. So yeah, you will notice if you look at Sense's jawline, that the black box of his head kind of fits into his body. You can see the big corners around his chin, I guess, or jaw. Can't believe you're also stupid. Oh, his tools are mine. Right. So I just need to, unless I like miss me 9 times in Australia with the speedruns, and unless I miss me 6 times, this is sub 2 hours. Finally, I was so tired of being a flower. S, are you there? It's me, your best friend, Asriel Trimmer. I forgot the Howdy, my rep is right. Howdy, S, are you there? It's me, your best friend, Asriel Trimmer. It's for a happy life. By the way, the turns you do before the beat drops do not count. You need to do a certain number of turns to finish the fight, but only after the beat drops. Since I'm pretty bad at this fight, I'm not speed pro. So let's just the damage I take. Yes, and slowly here. Hopefully, like it's already good enough to get no phase 1 death and maybe 1 phase 2. Where bandage usage. I'm last. Right, this fight is going very well so far. Oh, yeah, it's a foot. You're back. Great. Welcome back. We are still... I made a stupid mistake on Flowey, but indeed that's a common mistake. We are still a minute and a half ahead of the match. Basically, I missed the hack button in one of the soul phases. Yeah! phase 1 done with it. So I need to not get hit here, but it's not PRNG. Well, I don't need to, but it would be very cool if I did not die. Yeah, never mind. Because basically I got hit, and this attack, if you get hit, it sets you at 1 HP. So you are basically guaranteed to die. Wide. And here you're just dead. I'm just gonna die on purpose. Never mind, I guess I cannot die even if I want to, but it refused. Great pun, by the way. Let's just hope I don't die again. Because this is hard. By the way, fun fact, you can literally get healed while menuing here. Because the hitboxes are very weird. In fact, I have a tip of that accidental menu there. So that's the fuckery. By the way, one of these... Oh, that's... So you're just gonna want to interact with every one of them 3 times. And I'm pretty sure you can do the same interaction twice with this, but not 3 times the same. And the recipe is to pass it because oh, never mind, I thought I missed it. By the way, this right here implies that Alphys has electricity fighting power just like Mettaton. Yeah, this is the only moment in the game that you can fight Alphys, right? She's the only one of the 6 main casts, let's say, that have her own fight. And then we finish with Sense Judgment, because it's the one with the shortest message, and the final one is like unskippable, so you want to get as short as possible. So that is good. And if you hit the pie against Royal and Asgore, it just completely skips, well, it saves like 10 seconds because it goes. That's it. Because the pie helped bring your memory back. Nice. Right, that was a pretty good Asgore fight, I think. And I think I will have to... well, I don't have to, but I still know if I should hug Asgore or Asriel, sorry, or not. Because hugging Asriel loses like 20 seconds. I've done it in all of my previous PBs, but this is the first one that's almost certainly gonna be sub 2 hours. So, yeah. By the way, fun fact, this attack right here is technically dodgeable. Well, there's a lot of energy. By the way, as you see, yeah, I haven't played super much right, but I suppose. So, by the way, here I have a... yeah, I guess, like, at Game Down Spring for example, they did like that. I will add that fine, because I found everything more. I'm doing it because I care about you, S. I care about you more than anybody else. By the way, this right here is one of the reasons why we have a 1-letter username. Because he's gonna monologue with our name in it. And just let me win! I'll do the work as much my head. right in the middle. Yes. By the way, you notice that the stand apron still heals me there. Right. So yeah, it's more of a swag plus, you know, good hug. What do you mean by reckless? I'm not sure I know what that means. We were freeze the whole time! What? So yeah, I'm not sure what reckless means. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna hug or not. I probably should make a decision, but... No, you know what? I think I might still gold on the Azrael segment, even with a God Hug. So it's time to hug the God, I suppose. Just kidding! You thought I would hug the goat? Come on, he's like the worst war criminal the world has ever seen. He doesn't need hugs where he's going. Remember, chat, pixels on the screen. Pixels on a screen. Right, and here we're gonna have this cutscene where... Wait, I completely forgot to hit the split, by the way. And it's like, I hit the split too late and it's still 17 seconds, still gold by 17 seconds. So from the moment we have the last text box here, we can close the game and open again. Because once the last text box is over, yep, well, probably. From the moment the last text box here is over, it's gonna set the true pacifist flag. And, you know, and that allows us to get the ending, so we can close and reload to save, like... you have to go through the entirety of, like, all the dialogue before you're able to get up, before you're able to move. But you don't have to, like, you don't have to talk to them, right? You don't have to talk much to them. All you have to do is talk to, you know, do the Azrael fights, and then all the monsters are gonna tell you, oh, I thought you were dead. Nice, good thing you're not dead. So now we are happy and everything. And time! Woohoo! Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I saved 11 seconds on the end, but that's not really a mashing improvement. It's just that I hit the previous speed too late. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Woohoo!